What up, homie? What's the word? Emoji call me hand. All good bro. Emoji flexed biceps, medium dark skin tone.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Dak going to start out going to the air. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
Trying to run forward with Pollard, and he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. Now a second and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball.
Zane emoji cool smile, emoji victory sign.
When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On the carry, good pickup on first down. Now second and 5. Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And he'll be
My nigga Snoop, emoji cool smile, emoji victory sign.
Prescott on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play
up with it
when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's 2nd and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that.
Every time I see you on this game, it gives me a headache.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively.
I remember MFS on here was so cheese. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Bear with me, bro. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Emoji grinning squinting face. Emoji grinning squinting face. Emoji grinning squinting face. I'm here.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. We're scoreless after 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard.
Appreciate it. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Able to slither by. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. Over the middle to Smith. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal from the 3. Swift. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man
Seeing you up ball early.
and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
You on PS5, Snoop?
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Nah.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
You need to start saving your highlights and post them to YouTube Shorts every day.
Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Well done to sniff that out defensively.
I post every day and I get a lot of subs and motion on my channel. I don't know how.
Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They go play action with Hurts.
You can do everything from your phone.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So they dial up the blitz on 3rd and inches.
I do everything from my
They
cell.
were probably dialing up a run blitz, expecting him to run it in that situation, but instead they
Yeah,
end up
I
back
know
at the
you do.
quarterback and put him on the ground.
Do Xbox have an app like PS5? I don't know.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
If it do, just save them to your phone then put them on YouTube.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. He is out of bounds inside the 35. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
PS4.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. It'll be a gain of
I
just
think
a
you
yard,
can still
and that'll
do it
make
on
second
PS4,
down.
I'm not sure.
You're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
I got the app though.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake.
You got the app, that's all you need.
Game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
You just need to practice it.
Fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds
I'll
to go
work
in
on
this
figuring
first
it
half.
out.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
Crazy part, you get more subs on shorts, but trying to get them to stay and live is the work though.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense,
Yay, I've
I will
heard.
guarantee they
Elliott now to add the extra point.
I called myself clipping that, not sure if I did.
And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Emoji grinning squinting face, emoji grinning squinting face, emoji grinning squinting face.
Set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
It says share when I clip it though. Well, it gives me the option to share. I'm not sure. I haven't played PS4 in years.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, a rematch.
I'ma go
for
check
Super
it
Bowl
out.
57
This probably my
as
last
it'll be the
game for
Kansas
now.
City
I'ma
Chiefs
check on it.
taking on the
I
Philadelphia
probably gotta
Eagles.
clip it down to the parts I need. I'll let.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This short throw caught by Goddard.
All GD my ass need to take a nap. My son woke up at 4 am and still wired up. Emoji sleepy. Ema try and put him down. Emoji cool smile. Emoji victory sign.
He'll look to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 1 now.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Bet bro, emoji flexed biceps, medium dark skin tone, thanks for coming through.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on fourth.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. Fourth and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the first down. You throw an incompletion on fourth down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc. As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Chiefs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. No score after one on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Now throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They run out of the gun with Swift. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this down inside the 35. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. This short throw caught by Goddard. And just shutting him off there. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
But first down, Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. Now 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Oh, wide open, complete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. Completes it to Hardman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Pacheco gets it up the gut, and this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Pacheco. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Butker on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Swift going to try up the middle. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll set up to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Final minute now of the third quarter. In motion left goes a tight end. Mahomes now on first down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Rolling to his right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 28 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And a strong run there as he'll take the 35. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the